Do you ever look outside on a sunny 95-degree summer day and think, wow, I really wish I was outside running right now? Well, neither do I. Usually words like gym, exercise, and running, when used in a sentence, will provoke a negative reaction regardless of who I'm talking to. Despite overwhelming amounts of research, campaigns, and professional recommendations, Americans are still facing an impending epidemic of obesity and dependency. In order to reverse this trend, young adults should get in the habit of exercising more regularly. It not only improves current fitness, but encourages longevity and overall increase of quality of life. According to the Milbank Quarterly, life expectancy is an estimate of how many years a person might be expected to live, whereas a healthy life expectancy, or HALE for short, is an estimate of how many years someone might live in a healthy state. Researchers have begun stepping away from the old life expectancy system to evaluate health because it allows quantity over quality. Just because you live longer doesn't mean it's a healthy life. It's a happier life. Healthy life expectancy scores, on the other hand, are a better indicator of overall health because they take other factors into account. In an elderly population, a high HALE score may represent positive qualities of increased fitnesses such as mobility and greater independence. The Journal of American Medical Association displays a table with life expectancy and healthy life expectancy scores from 1990 to 2016. Over 26 years, this gap between these quantity and quality of life measurements has decreased by less than 1%. The cause of stagnating healthy life expectancy numbers lies in our tendency to ignore health problems. A significant portion of adults will only actively try to change their lifestyle after it begins to kill them. The key to improving healthy life expectations instead lies in early preventative care. Right now you're probably thinking, wait Maya, I'm not even that old. Why do I need to worry about this stuff right now? So in a JAMA study performed by C.L. Ogden, it was found that in 2013 and to 2016, the prevalence for obesity among youth aged 2 to 19 years was 17.8%. Prevalence of obesity in large metropolitan statistical areas, so basically areas made up of all age groups, was 17.1%. So these statistics are demonstrating that people that were obese as a child often will consistently remain obese into adulthood. Healthy patterns start in adolescence and early adulthood when youth are more receptive to integrating this into their everyday lifestyle. I know not everyone when growing up had the opportunity to establish these healthy routines, whether it was due to a lack of funds or a safe place for them to even exercise. But little changes at any age can result in a huge impact of your overall health. So if you're 19 or 119, it's important to start taking steps and being proactive now rather than later. The American Council on Exercise recommends that to see health benefits, adults should engage in at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity physical activity each week. Broken down, this means 50 minutes 3 times a week, 30 minutes 5 times a week, or 21 minutes per day of continuous physical activity. The term physical activity is stressed in this situation instead of exercise or working out because physical activity encompasses all of the amazing ways we can use to stay in shape. The Mayo Clinic lists some of these most common overlooked calorie burners, such as mowing the lawn. In 1 hour, you burn 340 calories. Walking the dog for 30 minutes burns 119 calories. Sweeping or vacuuming for just 15 minutes burns 65 calories. So you may not be trying to exercise, but by just making an effort to be more active in our everyday life, you can meet that recommended quota that might seem so high at first. Imagine you're sitting on a beach in the Bahamas, and at the age of 80, you are celebrating making it past the life expectancy in your home state. You go to reach for your refreshing glass of lemonade when all of a sudden your head is jerked back violently as the tubing of your oxygen tank gets tangled in the armrest of your wheelchair. This is a miserable reality that many Americans face as they continue to age without considering the consequences of inactivity. Starting up a new regimen may seem extremely daunting. Many of us don't have hundreds of dollars to drop on a personal trainer or a chef, and then with limited time, energy, and motivation, it honestly is most important to just focus on the little things. Start recording your incidental activity throughout the day, such as stopping to pick vegetables out of your garden or biking to Hy-Vee for a couple groceries. Once you have an idea of what you get out of that everyday routine, you can then begin filling in the gaps. Next time you're watching Netflix, do sit-ups stirring the orange as the new Black theme song. We all know that it's plenty long for that. Take the stairs to your 5th floor dorm room instead of the elevator. You can buy cheap and accessible things like small dumbbells at Walmart and other department stores to help keep in shape. During a study break, all you have to do is do a few quick reps to help strengthen your back and perhaps reduce bad desk posture. You don't have to have a gym membership or play a sport to be healthy. By being more mindful about our everyday activities and taking an active role in maintaining good health, we can improve both our quantity and quality of life. All it takes is 150 minutes a week.